use mixed units of measurement in the U.S. system. Now, really what this means is we're going to use mathematical operations to play with this. Now, first we're going to discuss the three different things of the U.S. So when we're talking about length, we're talking about inches, feet, yards, miles. With volume, we have fluid ounces, cups, pints, quarts, gallons. So we're talking about, liquid. With weight, how much does it weigh? We have pounds, we have ounces, we have ton. So depending on what you're talking about, you might be working right within one of these three pieces. So Gary had a piece of wood, 8 feet, 7 inches long. He needs a piece that is 2 feet, 10 inches. How long of a piece is left? Now, this is a subtraction problem, right? We've got this long piece, and we're cutting a piece off. So my dad is a woodworker. He creates things. So, he made my desk, he made my entertainment center, he made a cedar chest. So this is like a common thing in his world. So if I have a piece that is 8 feet, 7 inches, and I'm going to cut off a piece that is 2 feet, 10 inches, how much is left? So we're subtracting. Now, when I look to subtract 7 inches minus 10 inches, I can't do that. I cannot take 10 away from 7. So we have to do the idea of borrowing, right? So if I'm going to borrow a foot, think about this. A foot is 12 inches. So if I take away 1 foot to add it over here, it's basically adding 12 inches. So this becomes 19 inches. So now I have 19 minus 10, which is 9 inches, and then 7 feet minus 2 feet, which is 5 feet. So there is 5 feet, 9 inches remaining on this piece, assuming he cuts well and the cuts are super thin. Not enough to take anyway. You buy a bunch of different fruit. This is my plan for later today. 1 pound, 3 ounces of strawberries, 12 ounces of blueberries, 1 pound, 8 ounces of peaches, and 10 ounces of raspberries. What is the total weight of fruit purchased? So if we're finding the total weight, we're going to add all of these together. So let's write them out. I've got 1 pound, 3 ounces. I've got 12 ounces of blueberries, 1 pound, 8 ounces of peaches, and 10 ounces of raspberries. You'll notice I do capital L's when I write pounds, because sometimes the lowercase l looks a lot like a 1, and I don't want to be confused. Okay, so let's go ahead and add. So I'm going to add my ounces. 3 plus 12 plus 8 plus 10 is 33 ounces. And 1 plus 1 is 2 pounds. Now, this doesn't really work, 2 pounds, 33 ounces, because we know, hopefully, that 16 ounces equals 1 pound. That means 32 ounces, I'm just doubling it, 32 ounces is 2 pounds. So I can say if I have 33 ounces, that is the same as 2 pounds, 1 ounce. Because if I would subtract 32, that gives me 1 left over. So 32 ounces is 2 pounds plus 1 left over. Okay, so that means I have 2 pounds, 1 ounce from this part plus the 2 pounds from here. So really the total is 4 pounds, 1 ounce. So you always have to make sure that you are simplifying what you have. All right, and the last one. Each 12-ounce can of soda is really 1 cup, 4 ounces, because 8 ounces is a cup, fluid ounces. What is the total volume of a 12-pack of 12-ounce cans of soda? Okay, so let's think about this. I know, and you can do this a couple different ways, but one way is saying if I know that I have 1 cup, 4 ounces, and I have 12 of those. So let's multiply by 12. That means 12 times 4 is 48 ounces, and 12 times 1 is 12 cups. Well, again, we know that 8 ounces equals 1 cup. Well, 8 goes into 48 equally, right? Because 8 times 6 is 48. So that means 1 times 6 is 6 cups. So this right here is the same as 6 cups. So 12 cups plus 6 cups gives me 18 cups. Okay, now that's great and all, but I know that there are 2 cups equals 1 pint. So if I divide this by 2, I get 9 pints. Great. Well, I know that there are 2 pints in 1 quart. So I divide this by 2, and I get 4 quart, 1 pint. And hopefully you know that 4 quarts equals 1 gallon. So 4 quarts is really 1 gallon, and then we have 1 pint left over. So 1 gallon, 1 pint. Now, the other way to do this is to say 12 ounces times 12 cans. I have 144 ounces. And then you could do dimensional analysis to say there are 8 ounces in 1 cup, 2 cups in 1 pint, 2 pints in a quart, and 4 quarts in 1 gallon. And you could do dimensional analysis from there. I think the other way is a little easier, but I like to give you options.